All right, guys, here we go. Break down a water heater for you. Something that you do when you're tearing down a water heater, or really anything for that matter, is you got to determine what is worth the work. Sometimes you can spend a lot of, well, I have at least, you can do a lot of work. I just took off the little steel cap up here. It gets in my way sometimes with my little impact. But sometimes you can get in, you can put so much work removing a piece that's only going to be worth, 50 cents or something like that. And you just got to determine whether it's worth it or not. So I'm using this pipe wrench right here. Got it on this copper. We're going to see if it comes off for us. It may not. Let's see. I think it's coming. Look at there, number 2 copper, we'll take that. And then this thermal expansion valve, look at that, didn't even need a hammer for that one. As my mama likes to say, mama get the hammer, there's a fly on the baby's head. Something I'm going to do while this, it's hard to show you guys, but while this thermal expansion valve is still on the water heater, it's holding that there so I can use that to try and loosen this piece of copper. If I can get this copper off it, it might be worth it if it's easy enough, if it doesn't take too much time. So, sure enough, that one's coming off. Sometimes it's easier to use a pipe wrench like this, or you can, if you got your channel locks in the back, you can swap over to those in your back pocket. I like to keep my channel locks in one pocket and in my wire snips over here in my other one. There you go. There's some more number 2 copper. It's got solder on it, which is why it's number 2. And then this, some people, this is brass. Some people will actually go and cut these open. They'll cut these open to get the steel out of it, to get clean brass price for it. But I don't know, I toss it in. They pay 85, it's called 85% brass, and I think they pay $1 for it. So, it might be worth it. I have not gone through the lengths of trying to cut those open quite yet. I think we're gonna get this piece too. Listen, guys, sometimes if you just start and you end up fighting it, just move on. It ain't worth the $1 you might make doing that. I guess it really depends what kind of time you got and what your time is worth. Another piece of number 2 copper. And let me see, can y'all see? Let me see if y'all can see that low. All right, now you should be able to. So again, if this down here, if this was brass, I'd be taking it off. Because it's not, I just want to make sure it's empty, that there's not water in here. My scrap yard is not going to want to pay me 7 cents a pound for water. So the next thing I'm going to try and take this off and show y'all where that piece of brass is on it. And I think we might call it a day after that. So I'll use my snips on this, see if I can't get it cut. Ooh, it might not want me to do that. There's a little nut on the bottom of there that I'm going to try and loosen up for us. You'll see it, it'll drop here in just a second. On this little burner assembly down here. What a beautiful day. I'll try to be quiet for a second. See, that just spins right off of there. And look at there. This one right here, you see it's got Phillips tips, Phillips head. I might even be able to get it. Oh, another good tool I didn't show in my tool video. This is a box cutter by Milwaukee. It's got the Phillips and, that's too close, sorry guys. It's got the Phillips head and the flat head tips on it. And every time I don't carry this tool anywhere, I'm talking to church, to work, to anywhere, I always end up, not always, I most often end up regretting that I didn't bring it, because I need a box cutter at some point. I need a Phillips head at some point, or a flat head. And when I don't bring it, when I just bring my normal pocket watch, my normal pocket knife, I always end up being like, man, this pocket knife isn't gonna work very well as a flat head or as a Phillips head. I know this video is getting a little long. I just wanted to see if I could show you this real quick. Also, this would obviously be going faster if I had my my Phillips head on the end of my impact down here. Just wanted to show you guys how simple this is, right? Unscrewing that last little Phillips head off of there. That's holding on that little piece of brass. And this, actually, this, if I'm not mistaken, it's made out of copper. Ooh, there's a little spider on there. There was. All right, look, brass. That's clean brass. It's got some of this copper on it. I'm probably just gonna toss that in my clean brass. There's a couple extra dollars off a water heater. The rest of this will go in your shredder pile in the tin. Get a few dollars for the steel. And then, what else did we end up with over here? We ended up with thermal expansion, 85% brass, 3 number 2 copper, and there's some more clean brass. So anyways, y'all check it out. Y'all have a good day. Let me know if y'all have any questions.